Hi, I want to show y'all something. This is my Christmas cactus. Okay, actually I think it's a Thanksgiving cactus because it has these little things on the side. But I did something really cool and I want to show you guys what I've done. And I'm just going to give it a little example, okay? So this thing is getting kind of big. Alright, it's getting bigger. So I'm going to propagate it, and it's the simplest thing in the world, I hope. So anywhere where you see the line on the leaf, this is a leaf, so and you see it coming down like that, okay? You're going to, I just kind of twist it off. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll do this one. Okay, so I'm just going to twist it just like this and pull it off. So I have the nodule right there, okay? All right, so this is one taking of it, of the piece. I could do more, and I probably will come out here and do a little bit more, but for right now, I'm just gonna show you this, okay? So, excuse the mess. We've got to get back here and clean it up. So, I'm coming inside. The patio needs to be cleaned up. Okay. So now, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos that say that you can put them in water. And I've seen two different ways that you could put them in water. So this way, I've taken and put saran wrap over it. There's water, and you would put a rubber band around it. I didn't have a rubber band, so I used 3M tape, double-sided tape, or you could just get a little cup and put the cuttings in the cup and put some water in it. And I change the water maybe once a week. This one I haven't changed the water at all, and they've started to root. If you can see the roots right there. It's going pretty good. This one, the roots are pretty long. Also, a lot of these have rooted, and I'm going to take them and pot them now. Put them in a pot of soil. So there's roots. There's a good set of roots. They're just little white fingers. This one I think I'm going to leave in there a little bit longer, let it go. It has started rooting, but I'm going to leave it back in there. And this is just one piece, and I didn't know if it would root or not, but I'm starting to see some of the root come out. So I'm going to sit that back in there. It might be rooting on both sides because it just falls into the water. But I think that's a bud. It's growing another leaf there. But those little tiny hairs could be roots. That for sure, that little white thing starting to poke out there is a root. Let's see. I think I can see the roots pretty good, but I think I want them to get a little bit longer. So this one is really, really good. Got some really good roots on it. Okay, and this one, maybe I should let it sit a little longer. I don't know, the roots are pretty good. Okay, and then I'm going to repot these two. I'm going to stick this one that I just pulled off back in here, just into the water like that, and see what happens. Okay, these are the ones that I pulled out of the water that they were in this cup. Couldn't see the roots as well, but look at those. Man, oh man, they're pretty good, pretty long. I think it roots better like that than it does in the cup. There were two more in there that weren't as long, so I put them in here again to let them go. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to pot this plant. Now my soil was old soil, kind of. It's been sitting in a bag for a few months, and so I need to, I've declumped it, and I need to water it really well I tried to declump it. I'm also going to add an egg to the soil, hopefully to make it have a little bit more protein and be nutrient. I might even just add the whole shell to it. Punch it up. And I'm going to mix it up all nice and yucky. I'm going to mix it into the soil pretty good, I think. So Leslie and I at Christmas time, or New Year's, we decided to declutter. And we had cereal containers, but we don't really eat cereal anymore. We eat eggs every morning. And so instead of throwing away the containers, we reuse them. And I'm using one of the containers as a water, my watering can. This is going to be gifted to Amber. So I'm going to actually set down the camera right here where you can't see anything, but I need both of my hands to water the soil really well because it's so old and dried. So I want to try to make sure it's good and wet, and I'm getting my hand down into it so it's all muddy, and that's okay. I like that. I like the feel of it, kind of like playing with the clay. Okay, now I've got it all wet. I think I'm going to dig all the way down to the bottom here. Stir it up, mix it up like you're mixing up a cake mix, which I will be making a cake later today for Leslie's birthday, since we're going to be in Tallahassee on his birthday. Sorry, I had to push my glasses up. I have my rooted leaves here, my propagated Christmas cactus, and I'm afraid that the roots might be really, fragile. So I'm going to dig a little hole. I've seen people just stick it down in there, but I'm going to dig a little hole, just push down with my finger, and I'm going to carefully set that leaf in there, and I'm just going to go around and around. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so here we go. I just put each little leaf in like a circle and then one in the middle, and hopefully it'll take hold. Amber, again, this is yours. I'm going to wait a little bit before I give it to you, make sure it grows and can get strong, and then I'll give it to you. It'll be yours, or you can have it. If you set it outside, with it being our rainy season, I probably water it at once every 2 weeks. If it's not been rain, in a week, which is not really, it's really kind of odd for us not to have rain, and every day. But if it hasn't rained in a week, then go ahead and water it. You water it once a week. But we have so much rain around here. If you keep it inside, water it once a week. If you let it set out in the sun or outside, then you want to, not water it once a week because of the rain. Okay, that's that. Bye.